Hey guys, Wheels here, and welcome back. Thank you for tuning in to the live stream today. And if you watched the first few minutes and didn't hear any sound, it's because I had my microphone muted. Anyway, we're back on Sherwood Park Farm today. Thank you for watching this if you do watch later. And hopefully I will have edited out that dead sound before you actually see this later on YouTube. So, but thank you for all the views and the thumbs up and stuff and watching the recordings and all that. And several people have subscribed and joined to watch the live streams as well. And I noticed that people are going back and at least clicking on the live stream. Don't know how much of it's actually being done, but I got a problem here with my radio. Let's turn that off. Okay. So anyway, here we are back on the farm again. So we're going to start out with some baling. I know I'm going to do that. And I just said I was going to sell some stuff potentially and get going there. So field 2, we looked at it. It was 1.4 million. It's going to be a while before I can afford that, if ever. All right. So let's go ahead and grab the baler. My grass is all turned, dried, and windrowed, and now we just need to make some hay bales. So we're going to jump on in the New Holland here, grab the New Holland baler, and see what we can do. I'm so derpy, I can't believe I left the microphone off, but at least I caught it quick before anybody started watching. Good thing it showed 0 people. Alright, so I think I'm going to do the edge, although, yeah, let's just do the edge because I don't want to be running it over. So let's unfold the baler, lower it down, and go ahead and get it started. So as time goes on, I'll probably switch out the baler for the straw mod baler, which I really like a lot. But for now, this will work fine. I do need to check on the status of the animals, being that it is the next day. And it's not going to be long before my mixed rations and pig food and all that stuff run out. So we need to definitely be keeping an eye on that. So I was watching somebody on American Truck Sim yesterday, and they were running the Canada Dream mod. And so it's been a while since I've looked at the Coast to Coast mod, and so I installed that, and I also installed the Canada Dream map and the Viva Mexico map. And so I'm strongly considering playing that tonight. Of course, it's only 3 o'clock in the afternoon for me here, but I'm strongly considering playing that tonight. And obviously that's a single player deal with the map expansion, but I'm thinking about giving it another try, see what it looks like. I haven't decided 100% yet, but I may just do that on Twitch. Not quite 100% yet. Maybe not. But I'm thinking about it though. Of course, all my friends on Twitch aren't going to be happy if I'm playing single player when I could be doing multiplayer trucking. But you can't do the Coast to Coast mod that way. So I'm thinking about trying to take a trip to New York City, and then on from there on up into Canada. And then now, you know, it is fairly bare, but I noticed some decent looking footage from it. And so, you know, I just want to give it a try. But I'm thinking about selling some equipment and buying an extra field. Something that has something ready to harvest on it. That might not be a bad idea. I feel like I got maybe one too many tractors. Either I can do that or I can do some logging. So I may opt to do some logging instead. I'm not really 100% yet. Seeing as how the map does come with the Scorpion, it's kind of set me up to do logging already. Alright, well the bale's moving along fairly well here. Anyway, hope everybody's doing well. Hope you're having a good week. It's Thursday for me, so we got one more day left in the work week. Not sure what videos I'm going to be getting out. I know Bates Cass County needs another video, and I need to do the next couple of missions on cattle and crops as well. Kind of hoping that I can get all the way through that and actually be able to do, like, I don't know, some sort of playthrough on a normal working farm and not a tech demo. But I'm not really sure if it's ready for that yet. Alright, we're at the end of that row. Need a drink of water. Sometimes I'd like the little bit of a widened field of view on this game. Sometimes I don't. Like, inside the tractor here, it looks fine. But earlier when I was looking at, like, the scenery, trying to get me a thumbnail, the field of view being widened like that looked a little bit weird. So, like, right now, I mean, it's putting me pretty far back on the tractor. I guess it's okay. Probably could go up a little bit further. Okay. All right, so we're just about through that. 2 more rows on the side, and then a little bit of grass at the end. No, we did that already. We're done after these 2 or 3 rows. I guess there's maybe a couple of real short ones down there in the very end. We did the last one already around the outside. All right, so get this. I guess one more long one, and then a short one, and then a couple of really short lines. Let's go ahead and hit this spot right here. I do expect to miss a little bit. Also back up and hit this. So from out here in this perspective, the widened field of view looks fine. In here it's a little bit stretched, but probably okay. Alright, well that pretty much covers this field. Now we just need to get something to pick these up with. And we just started a new one inside the machine. Alright, let's go ahead and unload. Good. Okay, let's fold it up. Take it on back to the farm. Hopefully no crashes in the game today. Go right here in the second garage. Okay, now do my fields need a round of fertilizer? Looks like these guys need to be cleaned. Yeah, definitely. They're gonna need some silage, it looks like. And we now have 11 pigs. Alright, so we're done there. Oh, that's right. The whole reason I was doing this is to see how many rounds of fertilizer are on these. Okay, they do have the 2 rounds. So we do need to go ahead and... Oh, that's right. This is over here. Do we have a tractor over there? Yes, we do. I believe that was connected to the New Holland before. Like I said, I feel like I got maybe one too many tractors here. Tell you what, I did draw out liquid yesterday. So let's go spread the dry fertilizer today. That'll be fine. Since we sprayed yesterday, we'll do this today. This won't take long anyways. So then after that, I'll come back and clean the animals up real quick. Grab a little bit of silage in the wagon. You know, if I do buy a field, I was pretty much thinking about buying the field next to the two that I own. Like I was discussing yesterday, buying field number 9, I think it is. That makes a lot of sense. Let's go do the far one first. I think the far one's canola. And so that wouldn't be too bad. It's just the question becomes, do I want to sell a piece of equipment, or what, you know, what exactly do I want to do for that? Okay. Just do GPS that way. Oops, wrong button. Just do GPS that way we can keep ourselves straight. Alright, go. And we should be able to knock this out in a fairly short time period. So this map here is fast becoming my streaming map, I believe. YouTube streaming, I guess, is what I want to do with this. I was kind of talking earlier about Twitch. Hopefully my viewers over there don't think I've abandoned it, but you know, a little bit of variety never hurts anything, though, does it? I mean, it's not like I'm a partner or anything. I'm an affiliate, but as long as I'm not broadcasting to both at the same time, and I'm leaving my streams up over there, it's fine. So I'm kicking around possibly doing the ATS, American Truck Sim, over there with the Canada Dream Map. Or I may go back to House Flipper. I do got some work to do on House Flipper over there, so. And, yep, I was just reminded somebody started to play Raft. I should go back and play a little Raft, too. I finally started up and looked at PC Simulator. Someone gave it to me. So I probably should play that, right? I don't know, maybe I'll do a little of both. PC Simulator seems neat, but it's not sure if it's my cup of tea, you know what I mean? You know, I looked at it and I determined, no, I don't really want to buy this. Really wish I had enough money for Field 6. I may go back and revisit 6 and see what it would take for me to do that. I don't think I ever checked 6 prices either. Oops. Forgot to grab the old GPS line. There we go. Might as well grab the GPS. Why not? Apparently we're fertilizing the hedges too. Well, there's no seeking through the hedges on this map. Looked for a second like there was a gate right there, but pretty sure those are not gates. All right, field 7, please. Let's see. How much does this cover? Does it cover all of it? Misses a little bit. Tell you what, let's just get over here and do this. And we'll make sure this little sliver is covered. There'll be some overlap there, but that's no big deal. Haven't seen any real super big updates for Farm Sim this week as far as equipment and all that good stuff. Haven't really seen anything, maps or anything like that. Obviously, other than this map coming out, I noticed that they came out with the Seasons Ready version of Green River 2017, which is a pretty good map. I have not played it. Looks pretty good, but haven't really seen any other equipment that I'm really, you know, super enthralled to get. And what a that's a great screenshot right there. Cool. Alright, let's try to get another one on the way back here. Thought that was pretty good right there. I don't like being like right square with the let's see if we can catch the sun coming through there. And let's do one more like that. I tend to like the camera shots that are not like you know like that, you know what I mean? Kind of like putting a little bit of an angle on them. Probably keep this fairly short here. We'll see. Trying to, if I'm going to do a YouTube stream, I'm thinking probably about this time of the day is about the right time for me. It's afternoon, and I do like to keep these reasonably short compared to Twitch. So we'll see. So let's see, 69,000. If I buy that field, I'm going to be able to harvest it. So with the canola, I'll get some money back off of that. And I haven't taken any kind of loan or anything like that out at the bank, nor have I put any kind of money into the map at all. So I can either take out a bank loan, I can sell one of my tractors, which is probably a great idea because I don't really need this many. But the time will come when we do. But I think I've got 3 Massies at the main farm and a New Holland. So if I sell one of those, then I'll still have 3 tractors at the main farm. Plus I have a John Deere that's mainly at the animals with the front loader on it. And I have a front loader, so I could actually, well, there are greenhouses and stuff too. I need to double check and look what Stevie's greenhouses take these days. Oop, my fertilizer tank's been open. Okay, so this is done. Alright, perfect. Okay, let's take this back down to the main farm. Although I may be buying that field, so let's just leave it up here at the exit. And figure out what we want to do here. So I could skip out on field 9 and just do field 6 too. Okay, I'll tell you what, let's run over here and check out field 6. And down over here at the buy point, see just how expensive field 6 is. Field 6 is very large for sure. I'm going to guess it's about $1 million. No, 494. Wow, and they do want me to harvest it. Of course, he'll give me 25 grand if I harvest it, but if I'm going to buy it, I want to harvest it myself. Let's see. So if I buy, well, first of all, I do want to wait, I think I've already got the loan. Yeah, I can't do nothing with the loan. So if I sell, for example, one of the New Hollands. See, I've got 2 MF 8700s. Let's go ahead and, oops, this is what crashed my game last time. Let's just do it. Whew. Okay, there's one, and then I have another one with dualies on it. Right there, just outside there. I think on the big tractor I probably should keep that one, but I could probably get away with selling this one. So I'll have a bigger one, a smaller one, and then another New Holland. I'd say for the main farm that's plenty. Okay, before I do that though, let's get a well-rounded idea of what's gonna happen. Let's see. Don't know exactly where the where and if there are greenhouses. I assume that there are. Okay, let's visit field 27. And I haven't really explored the map, to be honest with you. What's this up here? Doesn't really tell me what this is up here. Sherwood Splash Park. Well, they got an ATM. What else do they got here? An egg sell point. Oh, really? It's a resort thing. Hey, forget it's farming. Let's just go swimming. Can you imagine a guy walk in here in old overalls? Be like, hey guys, do you mind if I take a swim? I'm stuck in here. Okay, let's see. Run and jump. Yeah, don't even have any kind of swim trunks on or nothing. Just dirty old overalls. Oh, here we go. Oh, we can't even climb the ladder. I'm stuck in here. You know that, don't you? Okay. Enough of that junk. Alright. So, there's definitely no greenhouses there. Tell you what, let's find a reasonably decent vehicle to run to town in. Do I have anything I can sell right now? Oh yeah, I got tons of stuff. So I got 42,000 of soybean, and I got how much wheat do I have? I got 55,000 wheat. I'll tell you what. Let's go here and go in here and let's sell a load of wheat, and then also I'll go check out town. I don't want to start selling vehicles until I get a good idea of what I might need them for, and I'm not sure where the where the greenhouses are. So I want to see what's going to be needed for those. Okay, so let's take this wheat. I don't think this trailer, I think this trailer don't hold much more than, and I got another wheat at 47,000. Okay, so I still got a little bit left. All right, stop for 1 second, take a look and see where I'm gonna go. Let's see. I think I want to go this direction first. Although we do need to figure out where we're going to sell the wheat to. Let's figure that out. I mean, I know this map's got hedges and stuff, but I'm almost feeling like a Peterbilt wouldn't look too bad here. Oh, I need to collect bales too. That's okay. We'll do that in just a second. Alright, so let's figure out where we want to Okay, so those two are still in green. All right. And where do we want to sell wheat? Well, Midland Bulk, 1138. Really? Where's Midland Bulk? Midland Bulk is all the way over here. So if I go this way, we can run down here and take a look at this stuff. And then we'll run one through here because I want to look and see what all that is. Cool. All right. Well, that'll be good. And let me see. What's the best way to get? I want to take a right. I have not been out of the farmyard, so I don't really even know what's available on this. Okay, so we're going to take a left now. Kind of look like the rural effect to it, where you're not just going right straight onto a highway. So I am going to take a few minutes and figure out what all this stuff is. Alright, so I guess, okay, out of the truck, that's what I'm looking for right there. The greenhouses are right over here. As far as getting to them, you got to go down there, cross the bridge, and come back. But what do they need? They need all three things. Water, manure, and compost. Feed, water, and feed. Feed C, which is manure, and yes, so I do need all three. So I'm going to have to make compost here pretty soon. So I will be definitely putting some straw in the composter. So, but that's not too bad. Now in the water, I do have to actually fill it. It doesn't have the water mod there, so. Okay, cool. All right, nice. So let's go up here. What's up here? This is our BGA area. So we can make fuel. Let's see. BioPro facility. That puts out the liquid fertilizer, I assume. And then there's fuel. I wonder if that's a byproduct. Let me see. What does that say? Production of biomatter manure solids. I assume that this is the fuel, right? I guess. Okay. And then here's a digester. Wait, is that my truck? I don't think so. No. Okay. I was like, do I own one of those? And what is this right here? Okay, you can configure your vehicle right there. And then this is your compost. So we got more than one of these, or fuel waste products. Okay, so I'm not sure what I'll take in here. I think it does take more than simply straw, though. I'll have to look at some of the instructions for this, because there are some instructions that teach me what I should be doing here. Liquid fertilizer always required. Okay. Interesting setup over here. We'll have to figure out, like I said, what See, this doesn't have any kind of a screen or anything on it, does it? Oh yeah, it does. Okay, here we go. So liquid manure, digestate, and straw, and it'll give me regular manure right there. And then this one is what? Digestate. And this will actually produce fertilizer fuel in liquid. Okay, well that seems to be the smart one to use. Alright, well good. So, got an idea what's up in here. So if you want to get to the greenhouses, you got to drive down here and cross over the bridge, or you can go into your composter. All right, very nice. Okay, so right here, let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and baling, fert, and a little bit of a map tour. Go ahead and update our little title. Alright. Honestly, I totally wasn't sure what I was going to do. Yeah, so there's our wood stuff. I don't really want to mess with that too much right now. That's all in and of itself pretty much. That's what's available over here. Let's drive on down. So take a look at what all the fields look like and stuff like that. Alright, so the goal here is how far can I get to 460 some thousand, so we can then buy that other field. Okay, so we are up on the pavement now. And this is in fact, the road I should be on here. Oh, that's good. There's a turnout right there. Definitely driving on the left-hand side, so guess we'll hit some beacons here. And right here we can, I guess, sell bales and I don't know if we do wood chips over there too or what. Okay, the milk sale is up there on our right. We'll be kind of going around that to get up here to this sell point. Alright, there's she be. This is seeds and fertilizer wanted. Alright, well, and I guess there's another spot to, what can you sell seeds and fertilizer here? Alright, let's do that. And what is this? I know what this is, but is this going to actually give me seed? Yeah, fertilizer and grain, and it will produce seeds. What do they do? Sell it to me or what? Oh, I thought that was a Midland bulk. Very nice. Good. All right. Well, we did get what? Let's see, 53,493 for it. And then we also have our animal point up here where we can buy animals. Let's take a look at that. Hey Jeremy, how you doing? Welcome to the stream, my friend. So I think this is just your standard animal point, right? Or do they at least have some kind of pasture? Yeah, at least there's some kind of pasture here. There's no animals, but that's okay. It's a start. At least it's not a tiny little building in the middle of town, right? And then I believe we've got a couple of things up here. I don't know if these are empty slabs or what. Which obviously I'll be able to put something in there like the straw mod. Yeah, that's all it is. Or any other factories. That's a small one right there. And apparently there is a large placeable area right here. And it's it's already got a fence on it. What a bargain. And this is perfect because it'll lead us right on back up to the main road, and we'll run through town and see what it looks like. Because like I said, I haven't made it to town yet. We did go swimming there a minute ago, but obviously it was the townsfolk were certainly well aware of the fact that I don't make it to town very much. Because I just jumped straight in the pool with my dirty farmer overalls on and everything, man. It was quite embarrassing, actually, because I couldn't get out. I guess I was so waterlogged I couldn't get back out. I mean, if you've ever been in, like, jumped in a pool or got pushed in or went in the lake or something with jeans on, it is not comfortable. So we got our garden center here. What's down here? I don't know. Some kind of wood sales or something. Yeah, so we got a sawmill here. So what is this that we're gonna be able to do here? Ben's Joinery, okay. Pallets, barrels, cargo box, and they just need logs. Cool. There's a vehicle thing. Okay. All right. Nice. All right. So that's a good spot where we can get our pallets and stuff done. I was going to back out of there, but obviously it leads up into the little forestry area that you have available. Oh, I think I could drive straight on through. Let's do it. Yeah, I love these little back trails and stuff. All right, that's good. I guess that's pretty much it. What's this right here again? I don't think I've ever looked at this yet. So what's in here? Okay, is this just a spot where you can sell point for wood? You can sell logs here. Straight long pieces without branches. Okay. So you can just flat out just sell them here, which is something I might do initially. Or you can bring them here, and what do you get here? Wood chips. Let's see. Log drop, fuel drop, products, wood chips. Okay? So I can get wood chips here. I assume it's the same thing here, right? 2 wood chips. Sawdust. Okay, wood chips and sawdust. Okay, nice. Alright. Well, that's a different spot to put that. That's usually, that building's not usually found in the lumber mill. Oops. Keep the truck on. So we got definitely a big blank area here, which we could do something with. And then over there's the vehicle shop, which, funny is, I haven't even been there yet either. Let's just take a look. So now I could actually, like I said, this is I mean, cars on the left-hand side. We've got hedges and all that kind of good stuff. But, I might go ahead and I might go ahead and sell this truck and do a John Deere, or excuse me, a John Deere. How about Peterbilt wheels? Yeah, Peterbilt. Keep saying John Deere. Peterbilt. And you know what? I think I have I can't remember which one it is. It's a pretty inexpensive. Oh, no. I guess that'd be cheating, right? If I sell that and I buy a $10 one. That wouldn't be. We did that just to get it for the map. Now, 10,000, okay. Oh, yeah. Hey, good idea. Main color, should it be white or black? Let's go with white. This has got my emblem on it. Let's just go ahead and soup this thing up. We'll go with a 625. We'll go with wide tires, rim, and then wheels for the. Now that's cool. Okay, that's what I'll do. I couldn't remember which one that was. All right. So we're gonna buy that. We're gonna disconnect, and we're just gonna go ahead and sell this baby. There it is. Right in the showroom. Okay. Somebody might say, well, that's pretty cheaty, buying a truck for 10 grand. Well, they gave me a discount because it's got my name on it. Okay, so we can sell that. Well, it makes sense, right? I mean, it is my farm. Check that out, man. Wheels. It's got a T for Twitch. Sorry, YouTube. Just pretend that there's a YT there, too. Or a little play button on it. Yeah, I think this map is, even though they're driving on the left-hand side, I think a Peterbilt. I think I can deal with a Peterbilt. And that gives me some more cash too, doesn't it? Now, because I need both compost and manure for the greenhouses, I feel like I can justify selling a now my question is, no, don't. Uh-oh, watch it. Oh, man. Just barely leave the yard and I scratch up my nice truck. My bad. Sorry. Hold up, hold up. We got important farming stuff going on here. Yeah, I guess. Is it telling me I can sell the stuff there or buy it? Let me see. Probably sell it, right? Here you may unload and sell wood chips. Oh. So you can't buy it there. I wonder if I could... If I have room in the corner somewhere to put this. Actually, across the street right there. Well, would be a good spot. Although that's lumber. I got plenty of room here. Let's just say they made an agreement with the Sherwood Supplies across the street. And they allow me to put my buy point. And the only reason I really do this is just for a little bit of variety in the gameplay, so I don't have to wait till I get anything from the animals. I can go ahead and use it. I should go ahead and throw out some fruit as well. I don't think I'm ready to do that yet, though. Alright, is this the... do I want to put that first or second? Let's just see if it'll put it in here. Yeah, of course. Let's just say they're leasing the slot from... Well, this is a big lot. I mean, there's no sense in... you know, putting this real tight together here. Let's just go ahead and slap this down right here. Alright, so we're just making some dinner plans there. Alright, well that works, because there's just no room right there. And we'll just say they lease that lot. How much lease would you charge to for somebody to store manure? I'm not sure about that. I'd say you could probably make a killing on that one. You know, that trailer looks mighty small, doesn't it? It does. I probably need to get a gang trailer. But, of course, some of you guys don't know what that is, but... Well, probably none of you know what it is. That actually is probably a good idea, like... Let's do that. I'm gonna turn around. I'm gonna go sell this trailer, too. And I'm going to pick up, first of all, it'll be a bigger trailer. It'll look better on this, because the trailer just looks rinky-dink on the back of this Peterbilt. You know what I'm saying? It does. So let me go ahead and flip around here. Drop this trailer in here and get it sold. I think this makes sense. I think you guys will agree with me at the end here. That it certainly would look more proportional, a little bit better. And I don't know what it's called. Well, I mean, excuse me, what it's called. I know what it's called. I don't know what the capacity is. I think it's 100,000. Okay, all right. It's 48,000. Okay, so do I want that one, or do I want this one, or does it matter? Well, one's 125,000. One's cheaper. Well, I'll get the cheaper one then. Although, I think one of them's black. Let's do that one. I can't remember which one's the latest one. All right, cool. So I added a little bit more money and got a better piece of equipment too. And where is this trailer? Okay, right there. Let's go in and hook it up, and then I'll pull it out for you guys to take a look at. Yeah, this is not the black one. I think this is the old one. But anyway, let's pull it on out. It's got some advertisement on the side. That's why we call it the gang trailer, because it's got our little gaming group on it. So some people you might have heard of before. But Grandpa's Gaming, check him out on YouTube. Buckshot does not done anything recently, but you can find him on YouTube as well. Dory JJ, of course, myself, and then those of us who stream on Twitch as well, including my friend Whitefinch. So there's a shout out to Mr. Finch on Twitch as well. So anyway, that's what the gang trailer is all about. So very good. I think it definitely fits the Peterbilt better, don't you? All right. So I've not checked the weight capacity on the bridge over here, but it should do. So I do have some animal work to do now. So, but not with this. I don't know if I want to do that now or what. Probably. I'll pause to do that before we get back to selling again. Alright, so let's see. We'll go back up to the main farm, drop off our rig here, and then I'll bring the John Deere back down over here. And pretty much got myself convinced that I'm going to sell one of my tractors. I'm guessing it's going to be one of the Massies. All right, so let's head back in here if we can make it with this truck. Should be okay. Everything's wide enough. May not be the most realistic for this particular farm, but it'll certainly get the job done, though. Yeah, I think that rig looks really good. So, shout out to JJ for originally getting this truck put together like this, and also putting my my emblem. He's got his on his truck, and was kind enough to put one on there for me. And of course, we've been using this trailer here for a while as a group. So, but check out everybody on the list there. Although El Grandpa is now Grandpa's Gaming on YouTube. Probably should start. You know, I need to update my my description to put those guys' names in my description too. I'm kind of forgetting to do that, but I really should do that. All right. So let's leave this here for now. Yeah. Nice truck. I don't think I want to take a picture of it in here. That'll be a good screenshot, though, when I'm done. Okay, now I need to change my... Let's see. Looking at map and new truck. That's more compelling than before, huh? All I had before was baling and other. As time goes on, I keep updating my title. Alright, so I have my bale fork here. You know, I definitely need the bale fork. Let me... Oh wait, do I still have the... I think I have a skid steer down there, do I not? I believe I do. So I don't need a bale fork. Or I mean, excuse me, I don't need a bucket because I've got a skid steer to help clean out the pens. This is simply for feed. Yeah, no, I don't. Yeah, I don't need to wait because I need to pick up my bales too, actually. So I'm gonna drive this over, clean up after the animals, and then we're gonna go ahead and get them topped off, and we'll finally pick up those bales. Now, whoa, forgot about that drop off right there. Okay. So, yeah, I think I still have the skid steer, right? I mean, truth is, I could probably sell the skid steer too. Don't really need it. All I need is a, you know, just a bale for, or just a bucket, and I can take care of that. But let me, I may sell the skid steer too. We'll see. But right now, I think I'm going to use it because I don't have another bucket down here. But I don't know. I don't know if I'll get enough for it. Probably should just leave this little guy down here to do this. I mean, it's the perfect size for it, and you know. Clean up after these pigs. They have been active because we now have 11 of them. Yeah, I probably should keep this down here. I mean, that way if I've got the tractor doing something else, I can just, you know, jump in the skid steer and alright. Let's head over to the cows. Do that, and then I'll drive this on over to the sheep. Get them covered up. Messy guys, man. Look at this. Did it sell any of those bales yet? Man, how lazy am I, man? I just went over here and just dropped all those bales off. Need to probably stack them neatly somewhere instead of just, you know, just flopping them wherever I feel like. Oops. Alright, so... Alrighty then. Okay, let's go ahead and flip that around. I may come back over here with the bale fork and fix that because I don't like them just laying there like that. All Alright, so let's dump this grass back into the feed trough. And we're good. Okay, I do need silage. And I'm pretty sure I have some. In the silo. We will be running out though. Okay, so I'm gonna head over into the sheep enclosure and get them cleaned out. Don't have a very good view in there, do you? Not really. Alright. Hi, guys. Alright, so their water's probably good. Just need to clean them out a little bit here. What, I know there's two things over there. Obviously, that's for picking up your... Why is there two? Huh. Okay. They do the same thing. Okay. Alright, let's clean them up. Linda Klein, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Alright, so we now have clean sheep, which is always nice. Throw this grass back in here and we are good to go. Alright, so let's head back. Park this back at the other animal enclosure. And I think other than silage, I believe everybody's happy. Fat and happy. Alright, so park this up. My question is, do I want to leave those bales just sitting there? And the answer I hear myself saying is, no, man, pick those up. So, I guess I'll do that. Let's clean up after ourselves for a second here. At least I have an auto load bale fork for sure. Alright, so let's get up here and get these collected. Though I don't need to actually hook up to them. Okay, we can do two at a time. I want to go ahead and set these over here off to the side. Let's see, and Z. We'll take care of that. Are bales hard to pick up? Are they annoying and drive you insane? Look at that. Okay. Get the super duper auto loader fork to take care of the mess and stress for you. And as a bonus, you can even put one on the back. Piggyback. All right. I couldn't do that if I tried. Hopefully it won't pick up that other one. It did. That's okay. Quick clip in the building. Oops. What's interesting is you actually do have to get it low enough to where it does allow you to drop it before you can. Alright, there we go. So we have our hay bale, or our straw bales out of the way. We've got extra straw over here. And I am going to be going to get another trailer load of hay to put in the next spot over. So we got to do that. Does that take care of the animals? Well, no, I need silage. But other than silage, I think everything's good, right? Yeah, pretty much. Productivity 89%. Okay. So yeah, silage. Alright. Should have a little bit of silage still in the silo. So put some of that in here. Oops. There we go. And we have a Peterbilt in the way. Who parked that thing there and just left it sitting there? Oh, me. It's got my name on it. Alright, so I think I'll just kind of pull this around. Good spot to park it right there. I do need to sell some more crops to make a little bit more money and see how close I can get to buying field 6. Okay. So wheat, barley, canola, soybeans are what I can sell a few of. Sugar beet, I do have 30,000 of them. Mixed ration. Chaff. Silage, I have 0. Okay. Well then, I'm just gonna have to take care of that. But unfortunately, our grass field was turned into hay bales. So apparently I'm gonna have to wait. But so I've got a Massey over there, a Massey right here, a New Holland. Should I sell the New Holland and keep both Masseys? I mean, maybe that makes more sense than to have like a bunch of different brands of tractor around. Probably does. I mean, I just see no point right now in having this extra tractor. Where is it? Honestly, I don't see a point in having that right now either. Where's that tractor at? I'm trying to hesitate using vehicle switcher because it actually did crash on me using it the other day. You know, truth is, no, I'm going to keep the baler. Where's the spot where we can either fix or sell our vehicles? Can't remember where that is. It's in one of these. Oh, no, it's actually right here. Oh, that's cool, because that's my cow pasture right there. I never really paid attention. Wow. Okay, well, the New Holland's going to go away along with the weight. That way we can spend our money on some other things. Sell it, sell it. And I have 476,000. Now, I can go over there and I can buy field 6. Is that really what we want to do right now? I think it is, actually. Because, I mean, I'm going to make money back from it. And it's a pretty good sized field. So, let's just do it like this. I don't feel like jumping, running around all the way over there. Field 6, and it is ready to harvest as well. I need silage too. And what kind of fruit type is in field 6? It's barley too, so I can get a windrow, so I can start making compost. I'd say that's probably the field that we need. So I do have, wait, 494. Seriously? Okay. So I do need to sell some more stuff. Okay. So I do have soybean. I can sell, I don't know, 30,000 of it. So let's do that. That's what the plan was in a minute anyway, or what I was thinking I needed to do anyway. Okay, yeah, let's do that. So, I mean, I could use soybean at some point for pig food, but I think it's probably more important for me right now. Let's go ahead and do that. I'm gonna sell about 40,000, and I'll keep a little bit. I still got 21,000 pig food, and I'm going to have a ton of barley here in a few minutes. And we still got TMR, sugar beets, and do we have potatoes? No, we don't, but we do have sugar beet. Okay, well, let's figure out what's the best place to sell this at now. Alright, selling our soybean at the grain elevator. Where is the grain elevator? The grain elevator is right there. Let's tag it and bag it. So we need to go out of the, go north right around the animals. Okay. Don't really do much to fill that trailer, does it? 125,000. But that's going to become real important when we do the barley, though. All right, good. All right, so we're going to sell this. Still only 750 in the morning. And yes, I still have to collect my bales. Not too concerned about those bales right now, though. All right, so we're going to head on to the farm yard and take a right and follow the snake around. That's a unique entrance to that field right there. Follow the snake around here, go right back into, cross the bridge, going into town, and deliver the goods, if you know what I mean. So, we're gonna cross the bridge here at the townhouses. And then it's going to be actually, wait, right in front of us? Okay. I guess. Yep, that's it. So this is kind of like an all-purpose area because you've got logs, wood chips, and stuff like that, and also they buy grain too. Let's run that over so we don't have to look at that green tornado thing anymore. The old green cone. Alright, so let's pull in here straight so as to not get stuck if we can possibly help it. If there's any way to get stuck, wheels will do it. Alright, there we go. So then we got enough to actually maybe lease. We made 76 grand on that, so which is great. And we will be able to recuperate part of the price for buying that field once we sell the barley on it and stuff like that. And we'll get a windrow where we already have bales, and so I'll be able to start making some compost. And then, you know, the animals will start producing manure. We can also buy manure, and you can also make manure at the BGA. We're going to have to end up getting ourselves a cornfield and do some chaffing at some point to get that full. Okay, there's the townhouses. Whoa, 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 don't go in the creek, bro. Alright. Take a left back into the farmyard, and up to the farmyard, I guess. Well, I'd love to consider buying field 2 here, but we don't have that kind of money yet. We need some not necessarily bigger equipment, but multiple equipment in order to do that. As far as field 6 is actually going to be quite challenging enough, but I can use the AI extension mod or course play or something like that. Don't think I'll use course play, at least not for the harvest of it. We do need to fertilize it before we harvest it, though, for sure. And that might be where we deal with switching a couple more things out. So, the sprayer, well, here's the first thing I want to do is I want to buy that field. Visit and purchase. We want to buy it, pal. We're now the proud owners of a barley field. Alright, so yeah, this is the tractor I want to use, actually, now that I got out of it. We do have dry fertilizer, a dry fertilizer spreader, so, okay, 58,000. Yeah, we're still a little bit short on doing that. Where did I put the, where'd I put the actual spreader? Oh, I left it up there. That's right. Wait, do I have, oh yeah, I got the smaller Massey. That's right. Oh, that's just my corn header. Okay. All right. Let's just pull this in here. I don't want this one. I want this one. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to upgrade my fertilizer spreader yet. Let's just do it the way with this one. The swath is pretty well. It's a pretty good size. It won't take forever to do it. You know, I'm gonna have to grind it out a little bit in order to get this stuff done. So, because it's gonna cost me $200,000 to buy this fertilizer spreader, the sprayer. Yeah, I'm not ready for that. Let's do it like this. We'll just suffer along with the vanilla equipment for a little bit longer on this. After all, it's only like, the map's only a couple of days old. I gotta have something to look forward to. But this will be plenty as far as... oops, uh-oh. Am I gonna crash? I might have crashed my game, guys. Stand by. For whatever reason, it may have crashed. So this is now the third stream where Sherwood has crashed on me. So I'm going to have to be looking for that new update. Maybe the small tweaks and stuff he did to it. I don't know like how far back it saved it either. Okay guys, bear with me while I try to restart. Now, yesterday when this happened, I was able to restart quickly. But the day before I was not. So, needless to say, I may be wrapping it up here. Of course, I am an hour and 36 minutes in. But we'll see how it goes. Now it looks like it will load, at least load Farm Sim, which is a benefit. And we're gonna get back over here to this, and we'll hit start, and then we'll take that off, because I don't mind if you see the splash screen. Nice chick in there. That's Leroy. Right there in the front. We got Leroy in the front, and we got, well, Leroy's not really a girl's name. It's a long story. We don't have time to tell you that. Okay. All right. So, basically pick up right here. And we still... Oh, we're back to... Oh, no. Dang it. It set us pretty far back, actually. That's irritating. It set me pretty far back. I'm not sure how far back. We got 251. Hopefully it's after we got the Peterbilts. It's going to be like deja vu here for a minute. Okay, that is slightly irritating to me. Alright, let's just see what we had sold. Okay, so it was after the animals. Oh, we do have a forage wagon too, that's cool. Okay. It was before we sold this, so let's go ahead and do this again. I'm sorry, but I'm really not quite ready to wrap up yet. So this is the joys of being a farm simmer and a streamer all at the same time. Got to deal with the crashes. Yes, I want to sell the weight. How about the vehicle? Sell it. 476, and then yes, one more time, we got to sell 40,000 of our soybeans. So let's do that just real quick. I'll make it super fast. I'll fast forward it. So wheat, barley, canola, sunflower, soybean. Start, and when we get to 40,000, I'll back it off. Okay, a little bit more than last time, but that's okay. I assume the sell price is still going to be the same. So we'll do a real quick time-lapse video. And fly over here real quick. Lickety-split, like it never even happened. I like the truck and the trailer so much, I wanted to repeat the job. Okay, one more time. And then this time I'm going to save it after I do these. See, after I went through this whole process, I really should have saved it, right? Why didn't I just do a save after a major change, right? But used to farm sim not crashing, so like I said, hopefully his little update that he's got to do will fix that. Not really sure if it's the map's fault though. It may be totally my fault. It's probably a mod conflict. It's totally probably a mod conflict on my part. So I'm not blaming Stevie, because it may not be his fault or anything about that. It may not be the map. So matter of fact, it probably isn't. I got a lot of mods in my mod folder, but no other maps though. Alright, let's go ahead and sell this. And I'm not going to bother driving this back right now. Let's just do that. And let's just head over here. Let's go talk to the farmer again, and hopefully his offer still stands. Right? Hopefully. Yes, I want to buy it. Thank you very much. And now we're going to fertilize this bad boy. I do have a harvest to do on it, but I doubt very seriously if I'm gonna. I don't know if I'm gonna get to that or not. I might. But okay, what I was doing is I was on my way up here earlier. Wait, you know what? Nope, I ain't gonna make that mistake twice. Save the game, sir. The game is now saved. Continue where you left off. Okay, so we're going to go up here on the top end of this, throw us out a GPS course, and get this thing fertilized. We'll go ahead and flip it the other way around. What? Right about there, you think? Probably. Okay, and we'll shift it by 90 degrees. Let's raise up the green line so I can see what I'm doing. And do I feel like that's... Yeah, that's pretty close, huh? Alright, well, let's get rid of some of the junk on the screen, because I don't need a map. I know where I'm going. Okay, we have our line. We're in the right gear. We're in the right field. We're on the right map. On the right day in YouTube. which is the right place for now. I believe it is important to put this fertilizer, sorry about the yawn, big old stream yawn. I think it's important to put the fertilizer on before we do the harvest. But yeah, this is going to give us a good bit of crop and a good bit of straw as well. Because we need a good bit of silage and straw and stuff, I may go ahead and buy the Hoover. You guys don't know what that is unless you followed us on Twitch recently or watched me and JJ. Is the forage wagon with the windrows already attached. Pretty unrealistic, but it'll pick up the stuff, man. That's what I want. I don't know. I'll have to debate that. But the capacity is a lot on it, and it'll just make picking up loose straw, and loose grass a whole lot easier and quicker. You know, I'll probably keep the windrower and do all that, and maybe like on stream and stuff, do it the way that it's supposed to be done. And then pull the Hoover out when I got, you know, have to get something done. I mean, I guess it's acceptable because you could run a windrower and then connect a forage pickup wagon behind it too. So, in that sense, I guess it's realistic. But I never claimed to be a really realistic farm sim player. I'm a Wheels Way farm sim player. In other words, I'm going to play it the way I want to. And although I like it, the grind does get a little bit tough on farm sim. So anything I have to speed things up, especially trying to do YouTube, Twitch, and put out daily videos, that is a challenge. Incidentally, this stream will be live on the channel on Friday. I don't know if I'm going to get to an actual recording on baits today, because I may be doing a little bit of ATS trucking over on Twitch tonight on the Coast to Coast mod map. I may do that. I'm not sure. Either that or House Flipper. Might do House Flipper, I don't know. We'll see. But American Truck Sim, see, I want to take a look at the Coast to Coast mod, and I want to play with the Canada Dream map too, and the Viva Mexico. I want to try it. See if it's any good. It might not be any good. I may totally not like it, but I want to try it. Well, it's not taking long at all. I mean, this fertilizer will do just fine. Of course, I think it makes a little bit better video and a little bit better stream to use some modded equipment and stuff that you might not always see. But as I said, we started vanilla with this and trying to keep it, you know, progress, right? If we start out here, then I got something cool to look forward to. As opposed to putting money in and buying all my equipment now, you know, it'd be better to earn the equipment. That's what's fun about career mode, right? Okay, so this is about done. Let me see. I was thinking about having Billy Bob come on over and take care of this for me, but we about got it covered, and the hired worker's going to have a little issue with that sliver over there. So let's just run this thing out. I like this field. Pretty good size, but it's not like overwhelmingly large. Like say field 2 is, you know, 3-4 times this size. Or field 5, massive. But we need some big bud stuff for that. No, which I probably won't be doing on this map. But okay, so yeah, but I am every day checking my stuff, my farm sim mod stuff, to see when Welker Farms makes an appearance. Because when that happens, I'm going to buy me some big bud stuff and do a bunch of big bud. Bunch of big bud stuff. Probably should do some PC building simulator today too. I did fire the game up, by the way, Jeremy, if you're still with me. And I watched a couple of videos on it and stuff, and it seems pretty neat. Kind of wondering, like, what kind of interest people have on it overall. You know, I guess it's got the career mode type progression to it. Oh, game froze on me for a minute there. I was afraid we had another crash, man. Alright, very good. We are done with the fertilizing on this field, which is really great. And I'm a little gun shy now, because I don't want to go backwards and do all this again. Alright, excellent. So we've got that fertilized, it's ready to harvest, and I need to pick up some hay bales out of the grass field, because that's going to need to be cut again fairly soon. One thing, some of these fields, well, most of them actually, just based on the way that he builds the map, have room around the sides, and I may run around and do some mowing and get some grass in the silage fermenter in the silo, fermenting silo. All right, so fertilizing is done. Let me oops, shut the lid. Let's just dump this off right here. Alright, and where is my bale trailer? Okay, the bale trailer is way down at the cow area. So let's just do this. Let's park these dudes next to each other. Oh, I could have actually jumped to it right there. Let's take the John Deere. Did I leave the bale trailer down here? Seems like this wouldn't have been the spot I would have left it. I don't think I left it down here. No. No, I don't see it. Ooh. That'll leave a mark. I thought I was going to miss that. It's not down here. What are you doing, Wheels? It's not here. It's up at the other farm. It's I think it's right by the Oh yeah, that's right. I left it by the potato washer. Potato washer right there. That's what I did. Okay. Alright, this won't take long. Get these bales lifted off here. Okay, let's get rid of the map. And the work position is good to go. So like I said, this little process won't take that long. Right, so we'll that put these in storage, at least the first round, and then I'll take the next round over to the cow area. If it looks like there'll be 3, then I'll put the first 2 loads in storage, and then I will put the last load over there at the actual cow and pig area. And I'm pretty sure the bale storage is not grass, right? It's hay bales and then silage bales, I believe. Although the square ones, I don't think you can do silage for the square ones. I mean, I know in the game you can, but if they'll let it with the mod, you can, or the DLC add-on, whatever. Again, maybe you'd like to see these done manually. I promise after you watch me load them manually, you'll it'd be less painful to get your fingernails pulled out one at a time than to watch me manually load these bales, trust me. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no. Alright, well, that's going to be unfortunate if it crashes right there. I'm going to have to look at the log. Well, I'll tell you what. We are coming up on 2 hours then. And that's probably a good indication that I need to wrap the stream up for now. So it will be live in the available for replay tomorrow morning. And I guess this is where I'm going to wrap it up, guys. So thanks a lot for watching. I appreciate it. Thanks for the like, subscriptions, and definitely share the video. And if you're watching this later, thanks a lot. Appreciate it. Thanks a lot, Stevie, for a really great map. And I look to see you guys when I'm live again later. Make sure that you follow me on Twitter for the latest updates of when I will be live. And we will be putting out, continuing to put out some recorded videos. And we'll see what we get out tomorrow. But this may be the only thing I post tomorrow. But we'll see. And probably likely we'll transfer the Twitch stuff over as well. So anyway, thanks a lot, guys. I appreciate it. Y'all have a great night, great day. Like JJ says, whatever time of day it is for you. And we'll catch you in the next one. Have a good day, guys.